Thank you for joining. I come to you with not great news. This is the second time in my career I'm doing this, and I do not want to do this. But we are laying off about 15% of the company. Your employment here is terminated effective immediately.
Well, guys, looks like it's that time of year again. And I'm not talking about the holidays. I'm talking about the 900 people that were just laid off on a Zoom call from Better.com. And you can bet someone took a video of that Zoom call and sent it to me, and we're gonna watch it. But just before I show you the video, I need to show you this. Better.com received a $750 million cash infusion just days before they let go 900 people. I think this fact really helps when you're watching the video back and the CEO talks about how the market is bad, they're not doing well, and it really just looks like he's reaching.
I come to you with not great news. The market has changed, as you know, and we have to move with it in order to survive so that hopefully we can continue to thrive and deliver on a mission. This isn't news that you're going to want to hear, but ultimately it was my decision, and I wanted you to hear from me. It's been a really, really challenging decision to make. This is the second time in my career I'm doing this, and I do not want to do this. The last time I did it, I cried. This time I hope to be stronger.
I hope to be stronger than my emotions when it comes to removing the livelihood of 900 people just before the holidays and time with their families. It's okay. It's okay to feel bad. I don't think there's anything to brag about. You being stronger than what? It just makes you look like you're soulless, to be honest.
But we are laying off about 15% of the company for a number of reasons. The market, efficiency, and performances.
See, it just seems like he's pulling that out of somewhere. It doesn't seem like that he has actual statistics. It's just like he needs reasons, and these are generic, vague reasons that anyone can use, and you're like, oh, okay.
If you're on this call, you are part of the unlucky group.
Fuck you, dude.
Exactly. It just makes me so happy to see someone giving an honest, authentic reaction.
Your employment here is terminated effective immediately.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What does this mean for what's next? You're going to get an email from HR, askhr@better.com, to your personal email address regarding the details of your severance and your benefits. For all U.S. employees, we're providing 4 weeks of severance, 1 month of full benefits, and 2 months of COBRA, for which we will pay the premium. So 3 months total benefits if you elect for COBRA. If you don't get a communication from askhr@better.com before the end of the day, you can email askhr@better.com. Thank you for each and every one of yours individual contributions.
Oh, fuck you, dude.
I wish the news was different. I wish we were thriving enthusiastically as we were at the beginning of this year.
You just got $750 million, bro. See, you guys see, this is so fake. It's so fake, unauthentic. He doesn't give a shit. It's just, you're just a number. Like, you see what I mean? The real reason he's doing this is because the company failed to go public and he needs to protect his equity.
I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you for everything you've done for Better. Thank you.
Super sucks to get let go, especially in such an informal, impersonal way. Again, right, 900 people, I get it. It's hard to do individual. It still sucks. Feels very like you don't matter and like you're just a number. But this is what companies do. Companies don't care about you. I don't know how many times I have to say this. Some people learn from being laid off and some people don't. And they just assume that their best interest was at the CEO's heart this entire time, and they were truly loved and cared for, and that the business is just truly not doing good. And so they understand. And these people are all over LinkedIn. Just they don't understand that companies don't care about you. But we'll look at all this. Regardless, here is the CEO's LinkedIn page, and I think it's very funny that his tag is Better.com. We're hiring, and he's not wrong. They really are hiring. Let me show you their jobs page. This is everything that they're currently hiring for. And they just let go 900 people. Now, part of me wonders just how many of these positions are duplicates of the positions that were just eliminated a few days ago, because that's what companies do. If you didn't know, they'll fire a bunch of people, then rehire back those same positions to different people, but at a way lower salary. So I have to wonder if that's what's happening. All right, let's look at some LinkedIn posts about this whole fiasco. Before I show you these, let me say I empathize with you. It sucks that you lost your job and your livelihood just before Christmas. Just remember, you have value. There is no reason to come on LinkedIn and simp for a company that doesn't want you. Like, yes, you might have had some great experiences and some great times, and that's okay, but you don't have to come on here and pour your heart out to a company that just basically backstabbed you. We can't afford you. Market's bad. But they just received a $750 million cash infusion. If you can't see the double-sided nature of this, I don't know what to tell you. You should take this as a lesson and not just as, oh well, life happens, another door will open. And the same thing will happen to you again. 2 hours ago, I was invited to a mandatory Zoom meeting a few minutes before clocking in for work. It lasted a few minutes and stated that everyone on the Zoom call was being let go due to the company-wide layoff. After a million feelings at once, after the shock wore off, after the tears ended, okay, not completely. Here's a picture of me crying. Good God, come on. I had to sit and reflect on how lucky I really was to work at a company I truly loved and believed in. This is what I mean, right? You need to flip the script. You need to think about it a different way. How lucky you were? No. The company was lucky to have you. You don't have to do this. Please remember, you have self-respect, have some dignity. It's okay to mourn the loss of a job you like, I guess, but just understand it was just a job and it wasn't your company. This is what you sign up for as an employee. Please learn the lesson. The employees that didn't get let go at better.com are all posting on LinkedIn about how it's been so hard for me to write this message. You still work there. You see how I see this when you write it? Like, it's so hard. You still have a job. You still have your livelihood. And if I were you, I'd be looking for a new job because this isn't the first time he's done it. He says that, and I don't think it'll be the last time he does it either. So all of you people that still work there trying to help other people get jobs, I mean, that's great. That's really good that you're passing around a spreadsheet with people's contact information on it. But also, just a word of advice, I'd be polishing up that resume and looking for something else. It amazes me that the people who don't get let go at a company think they're immune to it in the future or something, and they just keep working like it doesn't affect them or their life, and they don't take any notes. They don't realize the state of the company. They don't question where it's going. And something else that's interesting is all of these recruiters are suddenly coming out of the woodwork to help people find jobs, which is, that's their job, right? But 900 people get laid off. Oh, suddenly all these recruiters are all over it because it gives them potential to make a bunch of money. I'm sure there are some people doing it because they actually enjoy helping people get jobs and then they get paid. But there are a lot of recruiters that are just like, oh shit, 900 people I can throw at jobs and potentially make a lot of cuts off of their salary? Yes. That's happening too. Just be aware. Like here's another one of someone who still works there. Today was a heart-wrenching day at Better, where 15% of our colleagues were laid off 3 weeks before Christmas. Colleagues that had become our friends and then our extended family. Would family do this? Come on. See, stop being brainwashed, okay? They're not your family. They're not your extended family because this isn't what family does to family. And you're all like, Josh, look at your family, okay? Haha, get it. I get the meme. But still, you guys get my point. To those impacted today, my heart is with you. Empty words have never been more hollow. Please know how much you are already missed. More empty words. I am here if there's anything at all that I can do to support you through such a difficult time. I actually got a bunch of that from my jobs when I got let go, and then I took them up on their offer. Yes, could you help me? I'd like you as a reference. Completely ghosted. Now, I do have to say, the guy that recorded that video and his response, F you, dude. That is the proper response. You're going to be told it's unprofessional and you shouldn't be angry at a company that's just trying to do its best to stay afloat. That's what you'll get from corporate simps. But that is the realistic response. F you. I did everything I could, and you're going to tell me that our business is doing bad and the market's bad and you just got $750 million? F you, dude. I could take myself somewhere else. Clearly, I'm not appreciated. And then you move on with your life. And you don't come on LinkedIn and make these empty posts about how much you care. You're just doing that to make yourself look good so that you can get a new job, which in turn makes everyone else who doesn't do that look salty and like they weren't grateful for their experience, which isn't true at all. I just don't feel a need to come thank a company that just removed my livelihood. And it's just really interesting that all the other people that still work there are like, oh, we feel so bad. That must be hard, huh? Here's a post from the co-founder at Better. To all these good people, whether I know you or not, my heart goes out to you. You're great and defined by much more than any single job. With a silver lining in every cloud, I hope that this is the start of something new, incredible and exciting for you. I'm also heartened by the many Better alumni who have openly offered their encouragement. Are we going with that word again? Are we calling people who get fired from their job alumni? Because that's not what it is. Alumni means like you've graduated from something, not that you've been laid off from something. So yeah, this is pretty insulting when you call employees that got fired alumni. Here's a post from someone calling out the CEO. Better Mortgage just recently raised $750 million. The mortgage industry is in the middle of its most profitable period ever, and today they terminated 15% of their team. The CEO is blaming the market for his poor decision-making. There's only one person to blame, and that's the CEO. What you have to remember here as an employee is you don't sail the ship. It's not yours. You're just on it. You're just on board. And a lot of people like to say, well, the CEO started the company. He took the risk and made that happen. Well, the employees also take a risk in trusting working for them and putting their livelihood in the hands of a CEO that hopefully knows where he's sailing the ship, because he might not. And this is what it looks like when the CEO doesn't know where he's sailing. Speaking of lessons, over the past few years, I've received a bunch of messages, a lot of hater comments, a lot of supportive comments. But what's funny is, as Jack Harlow would say, right, turn my haters into consumers, because that's what happens. These people are like, you're just salty and cynical and jaded, Josh. And that might be true. I'm not wrong, because those same people come back to me maybe a year later saying, it happened to me, and I finally get it, and I got a new job. And I thought it was great because it seemed like it in the interview, and it's exactly what you make videos about. And I'm learning a lot from you. Please take this video as that. Please. I mean, it might be easy to get mad at me and say that I don't care about these people. When I do, I care so much that I don't want them to make the same mistake again and go work for a company that is, going to treat them similarly but lie to their face before they do it. Now, I know the content of this video isn't very happy, but I would appreciate it if you just click the like button for visibility and so it, propagates through the algorithm. Now, if you'd like to see me tear apart the corporate world some more, I do this almost on a daily basis. Happy to call out your company's hypocrisies. It's hard truths. I say things very bluntly. That doesn't vibe with everyone, but if it does with you, stick around. I think you'll enjoy the ride. If you have anything you want me to roast, if you want to contact me, my email is down in the description. I got Instagram, Discord. You can go ahead and join Discord. I'm here right now chatting live in the daily chat. So go ahead if you got questions or things you want to show me. Having said that, I really do hope all these people find their way, and I'll see you in the next one.